Okay, so I was saying about how I didn't instantly fall in love with her. And, I just thought it was going to be that magical moment. And like I said, we lock eyes and it changes your life. And it wasn't like that. Um, so it took me a while. And I expected it to completely change my life. And that wasn't the case. Not until, like I said, the nurse brought her back from the nursery, and I knew that was my baby. So, no one tells you that that's completely normal, and that it's nice. It's good to have that moment that it's not bad if you don't. Um, but yeah, I was just completely relieved to have her out of me, and I was kind of caught up in getting stitched up, and I was on that nasty magnesium sulfate, which can actually impair your emotions. Um, and let's see. And yeah. So, those are the things that women didn't tell me. And if I think of anything else, I'm totally going to tell you guys. Um, and if you guys have any questions about it, let me know. I'm totally not shy. I can answer anything. From my stitches to the blood transfusion I had, whatever. So, 4 weeks postpartum, and it's been a ride. I had my ups and downs, and definitely the first probably 2 weeks were the hardest, definitely, because recovery was hard, and then I was dealing with trying to get used to her and her schedule and her just her personality and what her cries mean and stuff. But my body. So the first 11 days postpartum, I lost 63 pounds. Um, and that's quite a bit of weight for my body to lose just like that. It was mostly water weight, and right now I'm at 230, so I've lost a total of 65 pounds, um, which is fine. I was kind of hoping to lose a little bit more, but I'm totally okay with that. I pre-pregnancy I was 262, so I'm 32 pounds less than when I got pregnant, which is amazing. Um, and I feel good. I'll show you. Well, let's see my 4 week postpartum body. Um, I'm gonna hold her while we do this though. Okay, so here is my 4 week postpartum body. These pants I bought. Um, let's see, I bought them. I don't remember when I bought them, but it was one of those buy without trying on, and I totally regret that. But here is my body, and I feel great. Um, okay, let's see. So, um, my stitches, I mentioned in the other video that I had probably about 2 or 3 left. I had Chris check for me. The first time he checked, I was really bruised, and it was black, and it just didn't look good. And then he checked again recently for me, and he said there was about 2 or 3 left. And you could tell where they're stitched at, and the the muscle has definitely healed because I don't have that much pain anymore. I still have some groin pain, which I'm not sure exactly where it's from. Um, if any of you women have experienced this kind of groin pain, where it's kind of like, yeah, I mean, that's the best way I can explain it. It's groin pain, and it's only on my left side where where my butt starts. So to the left of the perineum, and it kind of radiates inward. So inward, kind of up, almost up the rectum, I guess. But the stitches are healing great. They're a little itchy. So I can't wait to have them all gone. I'm really excited about that. Bleeding. I just stopped bleeding a couple days ago, and now I have the white yellow discharge. And it's been kind of thick, but it's not too bad. I'm not wearing a pad right now, so it's not so bad that I have to wear a pad. And let's see, my anemia. I'm definitely feeling much better. I definitely think my blood count's up. I stopped taking the iron because it was hurting my stomach so bad that I just felt just horrible. And I feel good. I'm not dizzy anymore. I don't need a nap, even though sometimes I just take one. And let's see what else. We've been on a really good schedule with her. Oh, I'm not breastfeeding anymore. My milk supply just kind of, I don't know, it just dried up. I'm not exactly sure what happened because I was pumping on a regular schedule and I was trying to get her to latch every day, and I made sure to do skin to skin every day. And I was pumping. I was producing a lot. I was pumping about from each breast almost 3 ounces per pump, and so we were storing. And all of a sudden, a week ago, my milk supply just kind of went done, and with each pumping, the amount of milk that came out was less and less and less and less. And then finally, one time I pumped and there was just nothing. And I sat there for 30 minutes trying to get milk out, and I did some stimulation, and I got her on it for a little while to see if that helped, and nothing. And so it could have something to do with my prolactin level. My hormones are just kind of out of whack, which is understandable. My body went through a lot. I am still looking forward to taking a blood test to, make sure I didn't catch any type of disease from the blood transfusion. I feel fine. And the baby's doing well, so I think if I had caught something, that it would show up in her first. But she's doing fine. Let's see. So yeah, we're on formula now, strictly formula. I just finished giving her the last of the stored milk yesterday. So, yeah, strictly formula. She's had a cold as well as I, and it's been kind of heartbreaking because she's really congested, and the only thing I can do is put saline drops in her nose and suction out her nose, and we bought a humidifier, and that helps loosen up the mucus, but she's still congested, and it's moved to her chest a little bit, but it hasn't been too bad. The mucus is white, so it's not an infection. It's just a congestion issue, and I'm thinking it might actually be my cats. So I'm going to talk to the doctor about that and see how we can rule it out. Because if I have to put my cats up for adoption, I'm totally fine with that. For her safety, because she can develop pneumonia and also develop asthma. So I really don't want that. Let's see. Her sleeping schedule's been pretty good. She goes to sleep anywhere between 9 or 10, and she wakes up around 2 o'clock, or well, actually closer to 1, and then she usually stays up for about an hour, and then she goes back to sleep, and then she wakes up again around 4 or 5. And at that time, it's really hard to get her to go back to sleep for some reason. And so sometimes we're up till 7 to get her to go back to sleep. And luckily for me, I'm not working, and so I can sleep when she sleeps. And Chris has been doing the same, but he's been trying to keep himself busy. And Chris is home. Let's see. She's eating 3 ounces now, probably about every 3 hours. And let's see. She is a stubborn little lady. She definitely, just like any baby, but when she wants food, she wants it now, and it's the end of the world if she doesn't get it. And sometimes she has her mom cry to where only mommy can calm her down, or she wants to sleep on mom, so she wants her mom right now, and that's fine. It's a little frustrating in the middle of the morning when she does that, but what can you do? She is, on Monday, she went to the doctor, or on Tuesday, she went to the doctor, and she was 8 pounds, 13 ounces, and 21 inches long, and she's just now getting out of newborn clothes. Some of the newborn clothes don't fit her anymore. Most of the 0 to 3 months fit her, but some of them are still a little too big. And let's see, what else? She's had a little bit of an acid reflux problem. So we just have to make sure, to burp her and to keep her sitting up after feedings. But she still burps up, and it's not too bad. Let's see. She is starting to not look like a newborn anymore, and kind of growing into herself, and I'm really excited to see, what she's going to look like, and her eyes are starting to lighten. Chris and I both have light eyes. I have blue-green, he has sky blue, and she has a little bit of cradle cap, so I've been trying to handle that, so her hair looks a little crazy right now. But other than that, it's been pretty good. After everything that I went through, and I'm finally starting to feel like myself again. It's excuse me. I feel fine for the most part. Still standing for too long was still not too comfy, and we went shopping, and walking around the store for a little too long was not too comfy either. Mostly, my groin pain, which hopefully should be gone by 6 weeks, I'm hoping. But, if it hangs out for a while, I can handle it. And that's it. I'm going to show you guys her. She's sleeping right now, but she's just too cute to see her. Oh. So here she is, guys. She's got some really long arms. There we go. And she has big, beautiful eyes. And, we still can't decide who she looks like. I think when she's sleeping, she looks like me. When she's awake, she looks like Daddy. But, yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I hope, everything oh, poor baby, I'm sorry. Everything I talk about and stuff, helps everyone out. And if you have any questions, just let me know, just like always. All right, guys, talk to you later.